One of the challenges of executive team excellence is the culmination of a bunch of ideas. Each person at that table has experience and expertise, has a lot of knowledge. They also are coming with the yin and yang of their dark wolf and their light wolf. If you have heard the fable of the wolf, the story of the wolf, which one will you feed? When we look at the context of this within an executive team, diagrammatically, this is what we're going to see, not the bottom part, the top part. What we see is every individual around that table sharing all of their thoughts, all of their ideas. When we think of the dark wolf, then we're thinking about it in the context of negative emotional experiences, which drive superiority and ego. It also drives negative emotions like frustration and annoyance with other people because their ideas seem to be in conflict with our ideas. Now, the emotionally intelligent individual in that space is the one who's capable of translating this into this. The skills needed for this are emotional self-mastery, interpersonal relationships, assertiveness, and problem solving. But the biggest skill that's needed is empathy. Empathy is the capacity to be able to understand where other people are coming from and then act in a way that is respectful of that understanding. So when we are in executive meetings and we seem to be in combat with each other, the primary skill that's lacking is empathy. By dialing up this skill in the space, then we are collectively capable of taking all of our ideas and translating them into categorical descriptions. For example, we would be able to describe the parameters of what has been shared. By each individual sharing a parameter, this becomes the parameters for which our solutions need to live within. Budget, that's a parameter. Timeline, that's a parameter. We're also going to discover that many people in the room are sharing whys. Even if they aren't the same why, they are whys that each individual is sharing. After all, executives come from representation of different departments. There is likely going to be more than one why existing in the room. We're going to be able to hear the whats and the hows, and the hows encompass the who, the when, and the where. When we are capable of translating in our executive team this to this, we are now ready to move to problem solving. Because as the fable of the wolf describes and encourages us to do, it's about moving out of the binary experience and into the inclusive experience of and.